Hey, hi, hello, welcome to Chris vs. Game, where I try to beat games before they beat me. Today we're going to be playing Tetris Evolution on the Xbox 360. And we're going to be doing Marathon mode. Unfortunately it doesn't have an endless mode, which is probably better for you guys, because you won't have to watch me play this for hours on end. You just have to watch me play for about 20 minutes until I get to the very end of this. Basically, you just have to beat 15 levels of the game. It gets increasingly hard, increasingly fast. You know the gist of it, you've played Tetris before, and if you haven't, there's like a million different versions, official and unofficial, that you can play, so no excuses really. No. Just gotta keep stacking and dropping. That's pretty much the game. And yeah, I used to play this a lot when I was in school. It doesn't really make you any smarter, it doesn't help you retain information or anything like that. Basically, the more you play it, the better you are at playing Tetris. Which is the same thing for stuff like brain training. Like, that never will make you smart on its own. It will make you better at brain training, it'll be better at you processing mental maths, but it's just about patterns and how everything works, and it doesn't help you too much. But hey, Tetris is fun, and so is brain training to some degree, so don't stop playing those games, guys. Games of the future, games of the present, games are everything, so keep that up. Oh, boom. Oh no, missed. I was going to do a T-spin of some degree, but clearly failed at doing that. Which is just like fitting a T-block into the gaps. Oh. Yeah, I don't know why it's got the fiery background, by the way. I customized it that way, but I don't see why they do that. I'm not really paying too much attention to it. I guess you guys will notice it a lot more than I will. I'm not paying attention to that. All the dragon logo in the top right, which is supposed to be my player icon or whatever, because I do not pay attention to that. I'm just paying attention to the board that I've got going on and the previews. So you just enjoy fire and dragons, I'll enjoy rapidly falling blocks, trying to not get to the top. Not quite sure how Tetris is scored. I don't know if hard drops or soft drops. That's a hard drop. Soft drop is like this. Oh, no, not like that, but that's a soft drop. I think hard drops are more point worthy. That was a long way of me trying to say that word. But, oh well. You get to a point where you can't even bother with the whole hard dropping, soft dropping, because it just drops like almost instantaneously. But it's good in the early game because it gets you to the later levels a lot faster if you just drop as soon as you can. Ba-bum-ba-bum. Scoring some points on Tetris. Trying to get all the Tetrises. Yep. Could be going for back-to-back Tetrises, and I usually do. But then you make mistakes like that, which get in your way. Oh well. Drop, 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 drop. Oh no, oh boy. Can't fail this early in the game. Sometimes you just have to just play the game and not focus on the setting up and paying off. This isn't a movie, just go straight to the climax. But boys, don't do that. There's only a few times where in life that mantra should work. And I'll let you decide what ones are the ones to go for. Right, okay, so Tetris. Anyway, I'll talk about some other stuff. basically a few more shows starting, or at least one more show. Either has started or will start. It's because this is being filmed way in advance. Because that's just how I can get a back catalogue while I've got work and such that gets in the way of me doing this day to day. We've got something called Meanwhile on Halo Reach coming. It may have already dropped an episode or two. It's basically me recording some gameplay sessions I've had online with friends. It's not quite the same as Movie Deathmatch Beatdown because I don't exclusively talk about movies. You mainly get to hear how focused / not focused I get when playing Halo for real. And you'll hear my stupidity of singing and laughing and cracking jokes, of which the setup you don't hear because it's my friends talking. But you'll basically just hear a crazy guy talking to himself, which is me, but just remember that I'm actually talking to other people while I'm playing Halo. I'm just getting into that zone. I'm just having fun. And yeah, I do get a bit too, not mean, but it's all about teamwork, guys, and you need teams to work as the team. Team. I'll just say the word team for the rest of the episode. Team to team. Ah, team. Okay. Maybe some other shows and such, but it's mainly Chris versus the game on this channel at the moment. Like one passion project at a time, I guess. And yeah, this is quite an easy game to put in the middle of long playthroughs. Like Last of Us is still going as of the time of making this. And I want to do at least like one long play and then a few other smaller games. So it'll basically be like newer stuff on the longer one, so like Last of Us for example, and probably Fallout or something. And then smaller games like anything retro. So maybe Sonic the Hedgehog, which I'd like to get onto because I've never beat it, much like Mario Brothers, which has already aired at the time of making this, so I can say that yeah, I failed like quite spectacularly because I really thought I was going to make it that time. And bit of an insider thing, we're going to revisit Mario Brothers in the future. Don't know when, don't know where, but I really want to beat it. Same with Sonic and other stuff. Like I like to do Chris versus the game hard mode, so you see me play on like normal, heroic, standard, easy, whatever, like the middle of the road sort of stuff. I want to start doing like some hard mode sort of playthroughs as well, just to show that I can do it and I want to do it and I'm not just hiding behind easy mode. So Last of Us, maybe not on realistic or whatever it is, but definitely like hard or professional. I can't remember what the ratings are on that. Oh, sorry, drop. Focusing on this. And plus I'd like to do some like achievement videos. I'm sure people like achievements. I know I do after this last couple generations of gaming. So there'll be videos of me like getting like some noteworthy achievements. Like might be doing Mile High Club on Modern Warfare. Definitely like the Save One Bullet and the Gnome achievements from Half-Life 2 Episode 2, I think it is. Just ones where I just have fun, and ones which are nice to watch, and maybe it might even help some of you guys out if you're searching on YouTube for achievements. I can help you out there. Because I don't know if I've shown my gamer score in Chris versus the game yet, but it's like 100,000 plus. It's like a lot. Not that I want to brag or wave an imaginary number of pointlessness to you, but there we go. got a long ways to go. And I might even start fresh and do a whole series on racing to that number or any random number. I don't know, we're gonna have some fun while we go on Chris versus the game. It's not all just me screaming and hiding and being bad at The Last of Us, for example. Which I swear I used to be good at. But I just seem to be always spotted and caught in tricky situations, and man, I'm bad at punching people. So it's going to be fun when we play Uncharted at some point. Because the shooting mechanics in that game are the worst. Like, everything else about it, fantastic. Shooting is horrible. Right, so we're on level 11. Still got loads of levels to go. That's the one problem with Tetris, like, games last forever. And I will probably do a long play of Tetris Party on the Wii, just because I know it's got endless mode. And I can keep going until max score. Because I've never gotten to max score. I think I've got the ability to do it. I might just upload it as like one long video or many small videos while I talk about nothing at all or everything at all. Who knows? But for now, just gonna blitz through this game. Kind of. Can't really blitz it when you have to wait on blocks and your own ability. But alright, I think we're like not halfway there, but looking at the time I'm like, okay, yeah, so far so good. But it will get to a point where screw the dropping, screw the planning, just drop whatever whenever. I do have to say this is a nice setup so far. I'm liking where I am at. Oh no, you spoke too soon. You spoke way too soon. Oh, oh. There we go. That's more like it. Another one just for good measure. Okay, it's a T block. That goes there. Nope, want that there. Yeah, there's also a mechanic called infinite spin on this, which kind of makes it a lot easier. And it doesn't really break the game because you can still lose at Tetris, but it's just the fact that you can infinitely spin blocks now. So they'll land, but you can still spin them and maneuver them into position. Which is fun, it's alright. That's why I might play the NES or Game Boy versions in the future to show my true, not ability, but how adept I am at this game without having to rely on the new Tetris Company rules. Because I'm sure like after a certain point, every official Tetris game has to have like block previews like you can see up top, and you can hold pieces like up top. And you got infinite spin and some other stuff. And I've also got like a set what colours what sort of deal. Just to get really nerdy about a game that everyone just knows of, but doesn't really have to get into that depth. Like I've seen online they've got like strategies on how to play Tetris. Like this isn't chess or anything, but people will tell you like how to stack, what to put where. And if you ever watch like Awesome Games Done Quick, which is kind of annoying to have going on right now because that just proves how some people are like super good at games, and I applaud them for what they're doing, and I like this for a good cause. Because wow, those guys are awesome. But yeah, those guys just know how to break games or play games. Not how they were designed to be, but in ways that make them more fun or quicker to do. And it's just great looking into how games are made. So if you ever want to make games or play games, I suggest watching stuff like that. And I'm not really a Twitch guy, I really should, but I can't stream at the moment because I've got no internet. But yeah, I'm sure there's like loads of guys who do streaming of games, like of all genres and all consoles and such, who you could learn a fair thing or two from. Nope, see, that's infinite spin being exploited to its worst, I think. Nope, drop that. Great, I've got loads of gaps and no pieces to fill them. Like my heart. Oh no. Drop that there, drop that there. Just maneuver all the pieces. Put them in place. There we go. Good old Tetris. Oh, why did I hard drop? No point hard dropping at this level, because everything is pretty much instant. But you do get like a few seconds of moving regardless, so you can just maneuver pieces into more places where you'd want them to be. Oh, no. Oh. Yep, cool. Get Tetris. Even now I'm trying for Tetrises. Oh no. Need a blue piece. I'll need it quickly. There we go. Red piece there. Put you there. Orange piece there. Blue piece there. There we go. Sometimes you just get dealt the best Tetris hand, and you just gotta use it effectively. Just like that. Okay, there goes my back-to-back Tetrises, but I need to clear these lines so I can get here, clean this out. Oh, put you there, put you there. Oh, no, fine, dropped you a bit too prematurely, but that's alright. Now we've got this gap, which we can then exploit to the best of our ability. Good old Tetris. Oh, no. Drop you down there. Sorry, I'm in concentration mode now, because... Oh no, fail. Could have got even more Tetris out of that, but oh well. Okay, right. Drop you... Oh, fine, fail. Need to drop you down that gap, there we go. And you down that gap. Here's the problem when you get to end game of some games. Just everything shuts down and your concentration's just completely focused on not failing, which is what I seem to be good at doing recently, and I definitely need to beat more games before they beat me. Hey, that's the premise of the show. Good on infinite spin. Oh. Good. Everything's coming up Millhouse. Boom. Yes. Now we can do some more stacking. Oh. Put you there, put you there. Get another Tetris. Meanwhile, in Tetris. Fine. I'll allow it. 8 more. Ah, still got another level after this. And that's where things get really crazy. Drop. But how are you, internet? I do like talking to you when things are going a bit too quiet and I'm concentrating a little too much. Just want to hear about you guys. So have this designated moment for you just to vent. Just vent to me. And I'm here. I'm listening. As the great Frasier would say. Not that I ever really watched Frasier. I need to watch more American sitcoms. Oh, is it really a sitcom? I don't know. I never watched Cheers either. I'm sorry. Now I'm just being blasphemous to TV. There are a million shows on TV which I need to watch but haven't. And if I list them off, you'll just be like, why am I watching this and why are you playing video games when you could be watching all these shows? Like Seinfeld, never really watched it. And there's a lot more newer stuff which you'll probably kill me for. But I'll just say I haven't seen The Wire, so you guys can spend as long as it takes for me to watch all of Breaking Bad to tell me how I should watch The Wire. Okay. Drop. Awesome. 47 more lines. That's more lines than Carrie Fisher, sorry, did in the 80s. I don't know how many lines of coke Carrie-Anne Moss has done. Not that I'm saying that she's ever done coke, but it is Hollywood, and they did do a movie with humans being used as batteries. Probably not a coke thing, I don't know. I'm not well versed in my drug use. So cops, you can use that as evidence to say that nope, he has never done coke. Unless you're talking Coca-Cola. because I love that shit, yo. Okay, drop that down there. Just keep flipping. Oh no. Oh no. Drop you down. Oh, I can't. Oh no, I'm getting stuck. Doing some rookie mistakes with my stacking. Everything's going wrong now. It's dropping way too fast. And I've only got so far until failure. Oh, yes. There we go. Gotta bring us back from the brink, which I've done several times this game, in case you haven't noticed. Oh yeah, it's really annoying playing this on the Xbox 360 controller. It has the worst D-pad in the world. And like, I mainly play fighting games. Well, I don't mainly play fighting. I play a lot of fighting games on the Xbox 360. But I think everyone knows that it has the worst D-pad imaginable. Like, even when they did like a slight redesign, they didn't fix the D-pad. And I realised I can buy a fight pad, or... No, I already have a fight pad at home. But I just never use it, because it involves moving around and pulling out plugs, and I do enough of that recording this show. There we go! Oh, that was it. That was game. Okay. I have beaten the game yet again. But yeah, as I was going to say, 360 D-pad, horrible. Anything else, like NES, GameCube, doesn't have a great D-pad, but it's got a great controller. Great. I think the PlayStation, though, for D-pads is the best. I think a lot of people can agree to that, and we'll probably... Well, we won't play any fighting games, unless I find some way to throw fighting games into Chris vs. the Game. But anyway, that's Chris vs. the Game. I won again. I'll catch you next time.